citizens of the world. We are anonymous.
American Freedom Alert, Code Red. Your government has committed treason against you, time and time again. Will you sit by while your rights are stripped away? Or will you walk out your door and fight for your rights? The time has come. No longer should we focus our energy and efforts into informing the people, but in action on the information we have. The longer we wait, the worse things will get. Since the closure of our last standing Occupy camp in Washington DC, the government has run with their victory, passing numerous acts and bills that impede the right to peaceful assembly and the right to protest. Going so far as to ban the use of anonymous masks in several states, C-309, or the Preventing Persons from Concealing Their Identity During Riots and Unlawful Assembly Act, would amend the criminal code to impose penalties of 5 to 10 years imprisonment for concealing your face. This is a clear violation of our First Amendment. This is also an outright attack on supports of anonymous during protests. As we have seen, they will deem any protest they can as an unlawful assembly, placing anyone expressing their right to anonymous speech and anonymous political campaigning under arrest. For several years, Anonymous has focused on freedom of information and spreading that information to the people. But now we have their attention. Almost everyone is aware that our country is in a decline. Now what will we do with that information? Will we sit by as informed observers, or will we walk out our doors and fight back? We occupied the streets, and they attacked us. We protest peacefully and they placed Confederates to instigate a scenario where they can claim we were unlawful. We left our occupied camps, mission unsuccessful. It is time to reoccupy. Last time our numbers were great, but we were spread too thin, our numbers at each location too low to effectively defend. Operation Reoccupy engaged. Operation Reoccupy will begin in Washington, D.C. on October 20th, 2017 at 1200 hours. A General Assembly will be held in Washington, D.C. at the foot of the Lincoln Memorial and Reflecting Pool. This General Assembly will be held to vote on a location to occupy, as well as backup locations in preparation for when they evict us. Each time they try to evict us, we will move to another location. We will not go away so easy this time. They cannot take away our right to protest unless we let them. It is time to remind the government who they work for. A march will be held every 5 days from that day until the government agrees to reform and begin answering for their actions. We cannot give up the fight. For far too long Americans have known their country was in distress, yet we only talk about it and tell others about it, waiting for someone to act first. Let us act first, together. We the people, united as one. Reoccupy Washington, D.C., take to the streets, and don't back down. We are anonymous, we do not forgive, we do not forget, expect us. Anonymous will be making a special contribution to this operation. See you there.